I'd like to share a memory with you. This is sweet tea. Now, some of you may suspect this already, but right now, I'm going to let my southern roots seep out of me like Aunt Jemima's syrup, or the next sweetest thing, a tall, cold glass of my mama's sweet tea. Oh, that rich brown brew would pour out of a emptied out, washed out old gallon milk jug. You see, my mama was recycling before it was the green thing to do. Why, it was just common sense, home economics. Why, it actually took 2 old jugs to serve up a batch of mama's sweet tea. Now, there was a time when mama would have used Lipton's tea bags to brew up a pitcher of tea. But about the time I was 10, she came home from the A&P with a tall glass jar of Nest tea. And mama gave it a try. Why, it was then and there that sweet tea replaced Kool-Aid at my house, and everybody came to my house for mama's sweet tea. Now, mama had a method. She'd take that old jug, put a funnel in the top, and she'd measure and pour, measure and pour, measure and pour those pure white crystals of sweet. Why, then she'd take that jug, hold it under the tap, fill it up to that unmarked line that left just enough room for the measured out, dehydrated brown powder, funneled in with a tap, tap, tap to avoid any waste. Measurement meant perfection. Why, then you'd screw on the lid and shake. Whoa, you'd screw that lid on real tight and shake, a job sometimes delegated to me. Now, about that second old jug, why, it had already been filled up with water about 4/5 of the way to the top and put in the bottom of the deep freeze. Well, mama would take out that plastic wrapped chunk of ice and whack it with a hammer. Now, not too hard or it'd break the plastic, and not too soft or it won't do a thing. Why, it was kind of like cracking pecans. The just right touch would give you the finest ice you've ever known. Why, then mama'd take a serrated knife, cut off the top of that jug, pour that ice into an old oblong pan, just waiting for the dip of your glass and the pouring of mama's sweet, sweet tea. Sometimes I miss my mama.